Okay, hi. I just really want to talk, and I think this could have been better if I had a therapist to talk to, but you know what? I like to talk to myself, not in a weird way, but in a comforting way. And I thought instead of a get ready with me, I'm going to do like a get unready with me. I'm already like unready, I don't have makeup or anything. I just took a shower like an hour ago. But I really wanted to like clean my room in a way. I have like this big pile of clothes. Like it's big. Like it's huge. It's been clothes that has been piling up for like a week. The past couple of weeks I've been having a really bad episode, like depressive episode. Cleanliness is not my top priority when I'm there. Like I'm just like, let's just stay in bed and sleep. And I thought maybe I should just fold stuff. Fold my dirty laundry. It's not dirty. Fold my clean clothes that have been just piling up. Some of them is probably dirty. I don't know. We'll go through it. And then I'm just going to talk while I fold my clothes. Okay, first topic. I don't know what really causes my depressive episodes. Like, I wish there was a reason for things that happen like that, but it just goes off. But I can think of a couple things that probably triggered it. One, I really hate school. It's not school, like the whole concept of school, it's just like the whole concept of online learning and doing it by myself. I can't teach myself something that I paid professors to teach me. But I'm really having trouble with like what I want to do, because I really don't see myself doing anything. I don't see myself graduating. I don't see myself having a career, having like an adult life. Like I don't see a future for myself. And that shouldn't be concerning. Like I'm not going to like off myself anytime soon. Like living is so exhausting sometimes. Like everyone is living in this false reality where everything will go their way, and life always throws curveballs. I think everything happens for a reason, but in a way like you can't control your life. Like it's not like I can control what other people say to me or other people feel about me, or how the world does not revolve around me. And along that concept, like again, like what is this world? Like what is our purpose? Like we don't really have a purpose. Just in America or in the US, our only purpose is to spend money and have jobs to get money, then to spend it. I don't want to participate in this society, because what is society going to give back? What is the purpose? Like, okay, spend money, okay, done. I do that all the time, obviously. I have so much clothes, so much things. Like, what's the point of being rich too, having more money just to spend, and people envy you for having that much money? But like, really, what is money really worth? I don't understand how people admire to be rich or admire to be the most powerful person. And in order to be the most powerful person, you need money. I don't know what the question I want to ask. I don't see the point of being the most richest, the most powerful, the most envied person in the world, because at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all going to die someday, and we're all worth the same. And that just makes me I just want to be away. I never pictured myself being married or having kids, because having kids to me seems like such a big job, and it is. And I admire mothers and fathers and people who have children, because it looks so hard and it's very difficult. And don't get me started on pregnancies, because that looks like the most painful thing in the world, and I cannot bear myself to do that. Like it's a whole child coming out of your vajayjay, and cannot do that. Who says we have to participate in society? Like, the biggest reason we have to is just because our parents sacrifice so much and they expect us to go above and beyond for them. I don't know how to express my feelings or express how I feel about living like the dream. I don't want to cry, but I feel it coming. Like when you feel that lump in your throat? I don't know if you could hear it like when I was talking. That's a better word. I despise the way society has created this image of how people are supposed to look. I've struggled with like body image for like ever since like probably middle school, when I started to like realize like everyone doesn't look like me. I don't want to cry. It's so weird. This all started because of social media and the internet. You are ranked in the world based on your looks, and that's just horrible. I mean, people who look like that are obviously beautiful, and everyone's beautiful, but I just don't like that people look up to these people and be like, they're perfect. Because what is perfect? I just feel others didn't feel like seeing other people like that don't look like them and being like, wow, I wish I was them, instead of thinking like, oh, I like my body and I don't want to cry. I just wish people thought their body was perfect. I don't want to cry. I'm going to fold through the pain. I had this in mind because I just saw this TikTok about this person talking about this influencer who is highly praised for her body positivity. And I praise her for having that confidence. But again, like, not every time I look at her, I'm like, wow, of course she's going to be confident with a body like that. It's impossible, or it's not impossible. It's obvious why she's confident. Like, she has such a nice body. But not everyone looks like that. And that's like, her body is the ideal body types people want, or girls want. There should be more influencers that don't look like everybody and don't look what everyone wants to be. It's hard to transition to another topic. I made this shirt. I thought like someone stole it, but who would steal my shirt if I'm in my room 24/7? Because when I was younger, I lost socks in like the laundromat or something, and I would always think that it would be like little gremlins that steal your clothes. And that happened to me with these nice jeans. Like, they were like flared, they were like ripped, and it was so cute. But that was back in middle school, and I have no idea to this day what happened to those jeans. And they were so pretty. They were Levi's, so nice, but don't know what happened to them. Like, don't know. And I just thought, gremlins, gremlins, clothing gremlins, laundry gremlins. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so like sensitive to topics like that, but I feel like it's good to be sensitive, to have like a sense of morality, if that's the right word, or self-awareness. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I've talked to a couple friends, and they've have like goals and what they want to do, what they aspire to study, what they aspire to do in 5-10 years. And then there's me, a person who doesn't know what they want to study, a person who doesn't know what they want to do next year, like, it's so hard to figure out what you want to do. Should it be this difficult? I don't know. Thinking about all the professions I wanted to pursue when I was like in elementary or middle school was like so bogus. I always wanted to be like a ballerina or a dancer, and that's so unlikely to happen as a profession. Like, I could do it for fun, and that's fine. And I wanted to be a cook or a baker. I wanted to be a baker, like open up my own bake shop or bakery. Open my own bakery. I think that would have been so cool, And then that dream stopped. And then I wanted to become an accountant. I don't know. I wanted to be like an accountant. I wanted to be like a stockbroker because I watched Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know. Watching that movie, I was thinking, wow, how cool would it be to be filthy rich, to like throw money like at anything and everything. And that's where my dream of becoming an accountant and a stockbroker came. But then taking accounting classes in high school was so boring. Like, so boring. It's literally, I'm going to be a human calculator. And I thought, that's so boring. And going to a 9 to 5 job in a little cubicle, just typing away, just typing little numbers. And I thought, oh my god, that's so boring. I wanted to be, I think I wanted to be like a biologist, but like a genetics, I don't know, something in the field of genetics or something like that. I had this fascination about how people can, or scientists can, like, design babies, basically. Like, they pick part of your DNA and they create a whole new DNA strand, and then boom, you have a designer baby. So senior year, when I moved to California, I was like, you know what, I just really wanted to study biology. So I took AP Bio. Maybe a couple months into biology, I was like, this is not it. This is so complicated for my tiny brain. What else is on the list? I just went through and then I heard so many things about psychology that was probably good. I could be a good psychologist, you know? I listen to my friends, I give good advice, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm good. And now in college, I'm like, this is boring. I don't know what I want to do now. Like, nothing catches my interest. I'd be a bad therapist because I need therapy myself. And how is that gonna work? Like, we'll just both be crying, talking about each other's problems, and that won't work. Or it's not like socially acceptable to drop out because you're labeled as a burnout. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with my life, and I don't know what's going to happen, you know. I hope something happens to me. Not in a bad way. Just like something that'll be like, okay, do this, and I'll be like, okay, thank you. You know, like pave the way for me. Because everything requires like so much work. Like to become a doctor, you need at least like 12 years of studying. Like 12 years? Hard. Like I also wanted to be a lawyer at one point, but then I was like, no, I don't want to go to grad school. What are the chances of becoming a successful lawyer? Or what are the chances to become a successful dancer, a successful baker, a successful accountant? I don't know. I think a good outcome from this conversation that I'm almost done with folding all my clothes. Most of it's on the floor, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, changing topics. I got this. Recently, I've been wanting to change my identity, or like find my identity, or what I want to do, and like obviously my profession, what I want to do, and like myself, like who I want to be. And so I've been trying like new looks. Like I obviously dyed my hair, half of it actually, and I pierced my ear, like from the other video, you know. But like my other video, I pierced my second ear, but now I have 3. I really want a septum. Like I've been wanting a septum. I feel like I look cool or something. And I got a stick and poke. I did this myself. I don't really care what goes on my body. It's just art. It's just ink. As long as I want it on there, it's fine. I say I don't know a lot. I hate that I can't really express everything into words because then I just keep repeating I don't know. And like I truly don't. But I do. Because I know what I'm feeling, but I can't express how I'm feeling. That's pretty difficult. So I was dating this guy, so boring, like no personality at all. Like every movie reference I referenced, like he was like, oh, I haven't seen that movie, like a blockbuster, like the most known movie he's never seen, and it was so frustrating. And music too, he only listened to like Juice WRLD. Like nothing bad with Juice WRLD, but like if you only listen to Juice WRLD, I was like, you know what, this isn't gonna work. What's up with dating? Like it's so weird. I feel like a child. But you know what, I think I should be alone. I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad, I don't know. But I have amazing friends, so that I don't really care if I have a boyfriend or not. Now thinking about it, like I've met so many people in my life, and I've only been living for like 19 years. Like how many people have you met in your entire life? Like elderly, babies, teenagers, children, adults. Like how many people have you met in your whole life? And like, how is that number counted? Like, is it based off if you know their name, their age, like if you know everything about them, or like if you know just their name? Thinking about plastic surgery, I don't think I would ever do it. Like, probably when I'm older, I probably would want Botox or whatever they get. But honestly, I like my face. The only thing I would probably do or want different is my face. Like, not my whole face, but I mean my skin. I would do something about my skin because I hate acne. Like, I've been hating acne ever since I've had my first pimple. I've been struggling with it, and I just wish I had clear skin, but I shouldn't. I love my skin. Like, I've seen people who have it worse, and I should appreciate the things I have. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're just blinded by the things you despise about yourself, and you don't realize, like, some people wish you would have what you have, and it's hard to think or just difficult to remember. Like, appreciate what you have. Okay, next topic. Languages I want to speak. Okay, Russian is a really cool language. I can't think of any. Okay, I know English, Spanish, and I'm learning ASL. I know a couple phrases in ASL, and I wish I knew a little bit more, or I had more classes, because I only had one class in sophomore year. I know how to say my name. This is my name in ASL. I know how to say how are you. I know apple, orange, colors, dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, great-grandpa, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, whatever. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm tired. I watched Switched at Birth, and I think that's where it started, where my, like, fascination for ASL. For work, it's super useful sometimes. Like, there's this regular customer who comes in, and I, like, every time I get her, when I register, I help. Like, I try to sign, but I'm learning to sign. And so she has to go slow, and I think it's good practice. And I think it's probably helpful, or I hope that it's helpful for people who are hard of hearing or deaf to have someone who is hearing and that can sign. I don't know. So we have to be, I don't know. I feel like that'd be helpful. I really need to stop contributing to big corporations, like my job. I buy a lot of things all the time, and it's really bad, and I realize that it's bad, but at the in the moment, I don't realize, oh, you know what? Let's not do this, because I don't support where these clothes are being made from, or yeah. Same thing with Taco Bell. Like, I get a lot of Taco Bell. So, guys, coming from someone who wants to be better in shape, I eat a lot of Taco Bell. It's really bad. But I'm almost done folding all my clothes, and I'm really proud of myself. Because knowing me, I probably would have left that pile of clothes for another week or so until it's falling down and there's no space for more clothes. Oh, goosebumps. Goosebumps are so weird. It's literally your hair's like rising and to like protect you. To like, cause you're cold. And then like they rise and then like they just hug you to like keep you warm. Like, I failed biology, AP Bio, but I did learn a couple of things. Okay, now we're putting these clothes to hang. And then we'll just talk about more stuff. Oh my god. Look. Can you see? Right there. Oh. Uh-oh. Can you see? Uh-oh. I'll go. I'm good. I made this shirt, by the way. I made this shirt too. All with bleach. Can you believe that? I made a shirt look so pretty. And this one too. If I were to create a movie, I would want to do a horror movie, but I like horror psychological films. So probably that. But I'm not a really good writer. But I do have a good concept. If I had one, yeah, it'd be good. I just had a thought. Why are TikTok dances always so ugly? I feel like this is like the ugliest angle I can have my camera at, because I'm like this. Okay, let me stand straight up. That kind of looks like a face. Right there. They're just jeans, guys. But you know, ghosts. Ghosts. Like, this room is supposedly haunted, but I don't think that there's anything happening. I think it's just like electrical things, because my bathroom light flickers from time to time. But I really think it's just something that I messed up with the light fixture, light switch thing. I don't know. I don't think there's ghosts in here, but I don't want to intimidate them or like anger them that they're gonna come at me at night, because I do stay up late at night and I don't want to experience that. Like, so exhausting. But in actuality, I really want to experience something like that, to have a story. And I feel like that's pretty ridiculous to think, like, why would I want to go through that? To have like communication with the other world, or why they're here, you know, like what are they doing, like what's your purpose of, like, lingering around, you know, haunting people. What's the deal, man, you know? I'm running out of hangers for all the clothes that I have. That's a sign. But I feel like if I get rid of things, they're gonna like also delete the memories I have with the clothes. Like, all my clothes I would love to throw away, because I don't wear half of them. But I feel bad for like throwing away clothes. Like, I could donate it, but what if I need it for another day, or like an outfit? It's really hard to throw away. And when I mean throw away, I mean donate. So it's really hard to donate all these clothes. Okay, back to my impulsive things like this. I really want to start another one. It's on my foot. Hold on. Doing a stick and poke is dangerously easy. At least I have at least some self-control, because I've been dying to do a fourth hole on each ear. And the only thing is, I'm just so confused why family members are so bothered for like what I do to me, like what I do to my body. Like, if I show this to anybody, they'd be like flipping out, you know, jumping through hoops and like jumping off walls, like, ah, it's a tattoo. Like, so, like, you have one and it's much uglier than mine, and I don't say anything. When I dyed my hair, my mom hated it. She still hates it. When I did my own piercing, my grandpa hated it. They hated it. When I proposed the idea of me having a nose piercing, my grandparents hated it. Like, why does it concern you? Like, I don't understand. Why does me expressing my, I don't know, what is this called? I don't understand why what I do to my body concerns anybody else. They may say like, oh, I probably won't find someone for me, but I'm like, if they don't like what I have or what I think or what I do, they're probably not for me. Or if they say no one's gonna hire me, well, I could point out a lot of more people who have a job somewhere else with the same things I have or the things I want. So there's a job for everyone and who look like anything. So I'm not that worried. Let me do what I want to do. Dang, this has been going on for an hour. But I did get this done. All that's left is a couple hoodies that I didn't get to hang and pillowcases that I don't want. I miss Halloween. And let's talk about the time change. What's that about? What is that about? Like, I heard that no one else in the world does this except us, the US. Why? Like, the time zones is enough. Like, that's where I draw the line. And then you like change the time to go back an hour. Like, it's so weird. Okay, let's talk about my room. There's this. I'm kidding. I'm kind of getting over this, and I don't like it. And I have those two walls next to my window just full of like art things that I did or small posters that I have. And then this wall right here that you're behind, the wall behind you, there's only a poster of SZA, and there's my candy bag. There's SZA, and then the hanging candy bag that I have on my wall. I bought posters to put on this wall, and I hope that will fix it, because this wall is so blank. I took off that tapestry because I hated it. It looked so ugly. It was like pea yellow. Okay. This talk was good. I feel better. I'm gonna go get some Cocoa Puffs and go to sleep. Good night. Thanks for listening. Ew. I hope that I post this video that I did for Halloween, and hopefully I post it because it was fun to make, but I don't know if it'll just be like all over the place. But yeah, good talk, and good night, and drink water, and have fun, stay safe.